Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning into my April 2021 monthly beauty favorites and fails. As usual, I have several products that I just absolutely fell in love with in the past month. Most of them are new, or at least new to me, and there is one rediscovery in my favorites. And then also, like usual, I do have a couple of pretty disappointing fails. And one of them I think might surprise a lot of people because I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't like this product. So we'll get to that later in the video. I always like to start off these videos by sharing with you what is currently on my face. And on my eyes, I am wearing the product that was a rediscovery for me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte Darling eyeshadow palette. I think it's safe to say that I am a Charlotte Tilbury addict. I purchase everything new that comes out from Charlotte's line. Of course, there are products within the brand that I don't think are so great, and I definitely don't think are worth the money. But then there are products that I am just crazy about, and I rave about them over and over and over. And I honestly don't know why I haven't spoken more about this eyeshadow palette. If you're like me and you really enjoy having small palettes that you can just hold in your hand and work off of and get a great day to night look, the shades are pretty neutral. There are 3 shimmers in here and 3 matte. So if you are not someone who likes shimmer, then of course this would not be for you. But if you are in the market for a really, really beautiful, very versatile eyeshadow palette, and you like small palettes like I do, then this is definitely worth picking up. One thing, I say this so often about Charlotte Tilbury products when she puts out palettes, she needs to do versions for light skin, medium tone skins, and deeper skins, because unfortunately I do not think that this color story will work on deep skin tones. So here's a little up close footage of the eyes for you. And along with the eyeshadow, I am wearing my new favorite lashes, probably of all time. In a recent video, I tried for the very first time the Ardell Faux Mink lashes in number 817. I fell in love with them immediately. I wore them 3 or 4 days in a row, and then I went and ordered a 4-pack. I cannot be without these lashes. If you have small-ish hooded eyes like I do, and you're looking for something really, really natural, you have got to try these lashes. Now, I will say that if you already have longer, thicker lashes, this is not going to do anything for you. This style in particular, these 817s, they are definitely best for someone who has sparse lashes like I do. I don't know why I just did that, because I have the lashes on, so hopefully they don't look very, very sparse, but they're comfortable. They have a thin band. I do trim off just a little bit on the outer corners. Sometimes with lashes, I will actually cut them in half and then put the inner corner on the outer portion of my eye to give my eyes a little bit of a lift. But these are more, they do have a little bit of a gradient, but they kind of go from small to bigger in the center to smaller again on the end. And that kind of style can really help to open up hooded eyes, especially if your eyes are hooded but not downturned. I usually like to do the longer on the end to lift up the outer corners, but I'm also really loving this look where I get a little bit more length in the center. And I think I paid about $15 for this 4-pack. Okay, moving on to my face, I am wearing Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I'm not including it as a favorite because it's been a favorite of mine every month for years. But a new favorite is this bronzing cream from NARS. I think I've talked about this in 2 recent videos now, and I do demonstrate this product in my full face of NARS video that I will link in the description box if you haven't seen it yet. I love this product. It was sold out, but it has since come back into stock at Nordstrom, at least. At last check, it was available. I use the shade Laguna, but it does come in a darker shade, Casino, if you have darker skin. This is such a beautiful bronzing cream that can also be used to contour. A lot of people ask me, Risa, what is the difference between a bronzer and a contour. And typically you use a bronzing powder or cream, not all over the face, but a lot of people have learned the technique of making a 3, applying it on the forehead, a little bit under the cheekbones, and then around this area, and then a 3 or a reverse 3 on this side, and then you can brush a little bit through the center of your face here. But a contour product is used to where you want to create more definition, when you want to make your cheekbones look more prominent, or you want to slim down your nose, or shorten the appearance of your forehead if you feel that it's too wide. So there's typically a difference in placement as well as the tone of the product you're using. Not all bronzing powders can be used as contour products, and not all contour products can be used as bronzers. And I truly feel like this can be used for both. At least that's what I found on my skin. I use it to sort of chisel out my cheekbones, make them look higher, and then I do also use it to slim my nose, as well as I put a little bit up here to add a little color and to, as I mentioned moments ago, shorten my forehead just a tad. This is so creamy and so blendable, and I really, really hope they make it a permanent product and not keep it limited edition. Okay, this next product is the one I am honestly the most excited about. I mean, I definitely love all of the products that I'm sharing with you today, but this one, this Sigma Cor de Rosa blush palette, is honestly the blush palette of my dreams. I absolutely adore the Cor de Rosa eyeshadow palette that came out last year, I believe it was. And when I saw that they were coming out with a Cor de Rosa blush palette, I don't even know what to say. I was going to say my heart stood still, and it actually might have. I love blush. I am a blush girl. I buy so many blushes of all price ranges, and this one has all of my favorite shades. You've got a peach tone, a pink tone, a rosy tone, a bronzy tone, a couple of shades with some subtle shimmer to them. What I like to do is to dip my brush into 1, 2, or 3 different shades, tap off the excess, and look how beautifully pigmented these shades are. I always worry when I demo blush on camera that I'm putting too much on, because in the mirror it looks like I'm putting on a lot, but then I go and I edit the video and I do the playback and it looks like I have nothing on. So I never know how much to put on. Here I am saying, look how pigmented, and you might be saying, Risa, nothing's showing up. Hopefully it is. As far as I can see on the viewfinder, it's showing up, but I also don't want it to cover up the highlighter that I'm gonna show you next. So the bottom line here is, if you are a blush lover like I am, get this. You will not regret it. And I should mention, I love the size. I love that it has a mirror. It's very travel friendly. All right, moments ago, I was referring to the highlighter on my cheekbones. If any of you saw my recent video where I spoke about 5 recent drugstore purchases of mine that absolutely blew me away, one of them was this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlighter. I'm still wowed by this product. You do have to be very, very careful with it though, because a little bit goes a long way. I almost don't want to do this on camera because I already have quite a bit on and I don't want it to be overkill, but I'm just crazy about this. And I think I paid $3 or $4 for it. And I mentioned in that video that I purchased mine at CVS and they only had, I believe, 3 on their display. But in the comments, people were telling me that this comes in like 6 or 7 different shades. I am using Gilded Glow, but I am definitely going to be trying other shades of this product because I absolutely love it. I think it gives the most beautiful, beautiful glow. All right, before I move on to the rest of my favorites, I've been told that the majority of you like when I sort of mix in the fails with the favorites and not just wait till the end to show you the fails. So I'm going to show you one of the fails right now. And why don't I just talk about the one that I mentioned was going to come as a surprise, I think, maybe, possibly to some of you. It's the Fenty body sauce. I have the shade 02 Honey Honey. I watched quite a few reviews of this product on YouTube before I made the purchase, and so many of them were good. There were a few that said it was just so-so, but the majority were really good. And I actually saw, what pushed me over the edge to purchase this was that in one of the videos I saw, the reviewer applied it to her body and then took a tissue, a Kleenex, and put it on her skin and patted it, and nothing came off on the tissue. So I thought, wow, that's amazing. Sold. I am going to purchase this product. Even though I already have my Vita Liberata body blur that I love, and my RCK body glow, and then I also have one from Melanie Mills. It's called Gleam. These have been my go-to body bronzers, body glotions, shall we say, that I've used for years and that I swear by. But they all transfer to clothing. And I know that's a huge deal breaker for a lot of people, and understandably so. I'm just very careful about when I choose to wear these products and where I choose to wear them, as far as, I would never wear one of these products that could possibly transfer to someone's home and sit on their light-colored sofa or just on their sofa at all. But if you go to a cocktail party where you're going to be standing the entire night, which is painful if you're wearing high heels, I speak from experience, or if you're coming here to Las Vegas where I live, trust me, all of these restaurants and bars, lounges, they're used to having all kinds of things spill and stain their furniture. And I have to be honest with you, all of the times that I have worn one of these products on my legs and sat down at a restaurant or a lounge and I've gotten up, I have never left a mark. The night that I wore this, I didn't put it on my legs. I was wearing a jumpsuit, so I put it on my chest and I had my husband apply it to my back and down my arms. And here is what my jumpsuit looked like at the end of the night. I was just really, really bummed. I was really disappointed because after seeing that video where she took the tissue and nothing came off, I thought, this is going to be great. I'm not going to have to send this to the dry cleaners. And yeah, that was not to be. Not only do I dislike that it transfers onto clothes, it doesn't do nearly as good a job as the Vita Liberata or any of the others that I've mentioned, and I will link in the description box, at smoothing out my skin. I have quite a bit of sun damage on my chest, and when I apply these types of products to my legs, I like them to be able to cover the veins, the bluish veins that I have at the back of my knee. I'm sure a lot of you have that as well, especially as we get older. Our legs just don't look as pretty as they used to. So I hope what I'm trying to say is coming across clearly and that you don't think I'm contradicting myself, because I'm saying that these come off on clothes and so this one comes off on clothes. So what's the difference? What I'm trying to say is that this is a fail for me because the expectation was that it was not going to come off on my clothes. And also, I thought it would have a little bit more coverage. These have better coverage. So if I'm going to choose a product that is going to come off on my clothes, it's not going to be this one. If you are looking for this type of product that can give you a little bit of a tan, a little bit of a glow to your skin, a little bit of coverage, my advice would be to choose one of the others that I will link in the description box. All right, now I'm going to move on to a couple more favorites before I show you my second fail. On my lips, this is the Huda Beauty Power Bullet Cream Glow Lipstick, and currently I am wearing the shade Honey Bun. I love the way these feel. They're just such a nice formula, I think. They don't dry out my lips. I don't get that weird sort of, I think you know what I'm talking about, where you get that sort of, or maybe it's just me, like this dry whitish cast in the center of my lips after a while. Some lipsticks do that, but these do not. I bought 4 shades during the Sephora VIB sale and I love them all. And another lipstick I've been absolutely loving is this one from Chanel. It is the Rouge Coco Bloom in the shade 116 Dream. One of my best friends is Stephanie Marie, who many of you know is another over 40 beauty content creator here on YouTube. And we talk pretty much every single day via the Marco Polo messaging app. And most of the time when we quote unquote polo each other, we both look like we just rolled out of bed. And sometimes we have, or sometimes it's late at night. And both of us are typically in some sort of t-shirt or sweatshirt, no makeup on, hair all disheveled. That is how we talk to each other on that app most of the time. But sometimes if we've just gotten done filming or we've just gotten done going somewhere, we look a little bit more presentable. And one day, Stephanie Marie popped on my screen and her makeup was just stunning. Not that it isn't always when she does her makeup, but on this particular day, I was just so drawn to her lipstick. I had to know what she had on, and she was wearing this lipstick. And I said to myself, all right, I am going out and buying that today. It is so beautiful. And she and I have pretty similar coloring. And by the way, if you are not already subscribed to Stephanie Marie's channel, I think you really should be. If you enjoy my content, I really feel like you're going to love her content as well and her personality. And she did tell me she was going to have this lipstick in her monthly favorites as well. And now you know why. Now you know how that happened. She also said before I went and purchased this that it stayed on for a decent amount of time. In my experience, when you have one of these more creamy, hydrating lipsticks like this or like the Huda Beauty, they don't have a tendency to last very long. Again, that's been just at least my experience, but this stayed on really, really well. And the only reason why I don't have it on right now is because I felt like it was a little bit too much of a rosy tone for the dress that I'm wearing. I don't know if you can tell, but this is sort of a light pink that's in here, so I wanted to wear a more pinky lipstick. But here's some footage of me wearing this shade. And it is simply a beautiful, everyday color that I feel is going to look lovely on so many different skin tones. And by the way, in that footage, I did pair it with this Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in Super Size Me. And my final favorite is something else I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale. This is the Chanel Gabrielle Eau de Parfum. Actually, correction, this is the Essence Eau de Parfum. I had intended to buy the original Chanel Gabrielle Eau de Parfum, but I accidentally ordered the Essence. And I'm not mad about it. At first, I thought, oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I already knew that I loved the original Gabrielle Eau de Parfum. I just didn't know if I was going to like this one as much. And it turns out that I do. And because I am horrible at describing fragrances, I'm going to tell you what the notes are. The fragrance family is floral. The key notes are jasmine, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, ylang ylang. I'll put it on the screen. I've never known how to pronounce that. Is it ylang ylang or ylang ylang? Or ylang ylang? And orange blossom and grass tuberose. I'm not typically one to love real floral fragrances, but this one is just so perfect for every day. It's not something that I would describe as super sexy, but it's very feminine. Now, did I say that that was my last favorite? Because it's not. I completely forgot about the 8-second Wonder Water from L'Oreal Elvive. This is another product I spoke about in my 5 recent drugstore purchases that wowed me video, and I received so many comments on this product regarding the alcohol content. So I responded to a lot of those comments questioning why I would use a product with such a high alcohol content, especially on my color treated hair. And I did answer quite a few of those individually, but I also want to address that here. Yes, this product does contain a high concentration of alcohol, which you are all correct, is not great for your hair, especially color treated hair. But let me back up and talk about what this product is again, in case someone did not see that video and has never seen this product before and doesn't even know what it does. Basically, you apply this product after you shampoo and rinse out your hair, and within 8 seconds after you massage it into your hair, you rinse it out, and it makes your hair just so silky and so smooth. I did not use it today, and I can see the difference between my hair in that video, which was filmed after I did use this product for the first time, and today. This makes my hair so smooth and easy to blow dry. I absolutely loved the results, which is why I put it in a video titled Products That Blew Me Away. Now, getting back to what I was saying. First, I did mention in that video that I did not feel the warming sensation that a lot of other people have when they use this product. And someone in the comments who was a hairdresser said that that's because overall my hair is very healthy. So if you are experiencing a lot of warmth when you apply this product, there is the possibility that your hair is just more damaged. Now, I haven't verified if that's 100% correct information or not. I am just taking her word for it. And then the second thing is, I do not plan to use this on a regular basis. I have used it twice, and both times I was equally impressed with the results, but I do recommend saving this for perhaps just a special occasion when you need your hair to look exceptionally good. Now, there were some people in the comments that said that they do use this on a regular basis, and they have for a while, and they have seen no damage to their hair, no excess dryness. So to each their own. Everyone has to use the products that they feel comfortable using, and if you start to see your hair make a turn for the worse, maybe stop using that product or any other product that doesn't seem to be working well for you, whether it be for your hair or your skin. In my case, I will keep using this product sparingly, maybe once or twice a month. Even then, if I do start to see some negative things happening to my hair because of this, I will definitely let you know. But as of today, it's still a favorite. All right, my second and last fail. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Now, sometimes when I tell you about my fails, they are true fails, and sometimes they're just fails for me. And this is one of those instances where this was just a fail for me. The reviews on this product are great. So many people with dry skin, and especially dry, mature skin, really love this product. This was just, it was not for me. And in the video where I talked about this product, I think I actually applied it in the video, or maybe I didn't. I mentioned how the only reason why I purchased it, because I do have very oily skin, and typically when you have oily skin, you don't seek out foundations with the word glow in them because the oils we produce bring about enough glow on their own. But I had tried some other glowy foundations in the past and had good luck with them, so I thought I would give this one a try while I could purchase it at a discount during the VIB event. And in that video, people said that they thought my skin looked great with that extra glow. But I've tried it a couple more times and it's just not for me. There were some people that recommended that I try mixing it in with a matte foundation. I have not tried that yet, only because I have other glowy foundations that I mix in with my matte foundations. So I'm not really sure that I needed this or if I'm going to keep this. This will most likely get returned to Sephora. But again, if you are in the market for a really nice, hydrating, glowy, long-wearing foundation, then I would look into this. It's just not for us oily folks, especially going into the summer. Oh, and one more thing I just noticed as I was putting it back in the box. The 2.5N was not neutral at all and is supposed to stand for neutral with Dior foundations. But this went on quite warm. It definitely had a little bit of an orangey tone to it. So it's just something to think about if you are going to be looking at Dior foundations. Okay, that'll do it for April 2021's monthly beauty favorites and fails. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and join the Risa Does Makeup family. I do try to post new content at least twice per week. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the username Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.